and I think we are live, people, and welcome to What's Cooking on the Moon. As you can see,
there's no gravity.
There's no gravity here, but I'm too fat to float anyway. But you're joined by me, gnarly Charlie G, who's floating in space.
It is mad out here, isn't it? How do we feel on the moon? It's unprecedented what's going on in these times.
We're the first podcast in the history of mankind to make it to the moon.
And that's why you should be subscribed.
Yeah.
No podcast is bringing you this type of content. We're out here hustling, grinding on the fucking moon.
In space.
No more of this. They're coming over, taking our jobs. We're going over and taking their jobs. We're out here on the moon. Come and join us. Let us know what's going on in the comment section beyond. And we'll have a little chat. Because we're back again to chat shit. The best thing to do. We haven't been on, well, I say we haven't been on it in a while because we've done 2 podcasts in a week once. Remember that time?
Yeah.
But it's not good for the, no, it is.
We had to because of the match. It just fell perfectly to do it.
It's not like it's a bad thing doing more content for people.
Yeah, I know. But they watched us watch the match and then watched us watch the match, and people.
I know, this is like
we know he's like the proper stuff.
Yeah, this is like an actual one, like a conversation where we're not distracted by something else and we get to actually chat shit, and like these are the best ones. Well, obviously, because this is what we started doing all the time. We got loads of stuff to speak about with you. We got loads of hard-hitting news that's not really happening in the world because no one knows what's actually going on.
I hate the world. I'm sick of the world.
That's why we moved to the moon.
Yeah. That's why we're here. Come and join us. There's no boundaries. Everybody loves everybody on the moon.
Literally, we can do whatever we want. They can't find me if I'm on the moon. Well, imagine the police are going to come after me getting fines. But that's what I was going to say. Did you see that some of the gyms that were fighting to stay open over like these new COVID rules because Liverpool's currently in tier 3 or something, whatever the fuck.
So Charlie's been living here for the past 6 days.
Yeah,
sleeping on the couch.
It's been mad on the moon for 6 days.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting we're on the moon. Yeah. It just doesn't look much like the moon in here.
What's the dead giveaway? Is it the Yazoo bottle?
Yeah. No, we pack supplies.
Yeah.
We brought supplies.
Look, I'll show you that there's anti-grav in the room.
Yeah. Square.
What was mad?
Oh no, someone switched it off.
Oh yeah, they're playing with us. But yeah, Liverpool's going in a mad one at the moment. Like all that mad virus shit. That's like, all I'm going to say about it is, could you imagine getting this deadly sickness and not knowing that you'd had it?
Yeah, I can, because it's happened to loads of people. It's ridiculous now. It's just at a point now where it doesn't even make sense anymore. None of it makes sense anymore. I know loads of people who the first time were fucking banging on about it, now saying this one's out of order, we need to fucking take a stand here and save the businesses. And I'm like, you set the precedent when the first one happened, and you just were like, yes sir, I'll fucking won't see me nan for 6 months. Which, if you're not going to see vulnerable people, that's sound, but at least be consistent. At least be consistent, or at least admit that the first time you was wrong, and that the people who were against it the first time knew that this was gonna happen, and that they can just say it whenever they want, and there's nothing no one can do about it, because fucking big fat fucking chippy tits, the fucking pie crust sniffing bastard Joe Anderson can fuck off, man. He sold his soul to the devil. He'll never fucking be seen in this town again, lad. Joe Anderson can fuck off, man. Fat sellout, that's what he is, a big fat sellout.
I don't want to sound like I'm not inputting everything, but he's literally took the words out of my mouth. Like, the only thing I was going to add into this was, as he was talking about, like, when it all first started, I remember vividly people saying, like, we'll stay in for this period so we can save having a summer. Motherfucker, It's about to be Father Christmas time.
Literally, it's you've let them ruin Crimbo. They ruin Crimbo.
No, like, and this is another one. That was another funny discussion that I've had. The fact that people wanted to stay in at the fair. I'm not like, don't get me wrong. It's unprecedented times, as I'm talking about. No one knows what the fuck's going on, so it's easy for us to say, like, oh, on the other side, like, why I said this all along. Do you get what I mean? Because no one actually did know what was going on. But oh my god, I'm an idiot. I always do this. I set it up, lad.
He's lost his pointer. You talk yourself out of it all the time. That's why I knew this was the long way round, so I opened my speech.
I set it up to knock myself down. People in Corona, yeah. So, right, okay, yeah. People wanted to stay in when it was summer, and then now they want to go out when it's fucking cold. I'm like, wouldn't you rather want to stay in now? And when the new Suttons are coming out that we're going to speak about later, we get to sit
Smash the rhythm.
Exactly. So, but you should rather swap role reversals. Don't get me wrong. There's no point in going out now, because, like, even if people are fighting for, like, don't get me wrong, I know about bars and clubs. I'm just saying from a personal standpoint, like, from when it's open now and you've been to them surroundings, you're just like, it's not the same. Do you get what I mean? It's sucked.
But they should be able to open and still make the money, lad.
Like,
it's not fair.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm not.
When you're not closing the schools, lad, when you're not sending the students home just because they wouldn't have to pay. So because they want them the money, lad, they're making them go to uni, and it's bang out of order.
Yeah.
And that video of all them students in Concert Square was stupid.
It doesn't make your skin crawl.
Yeah, because anyone who's a Scouser knows that no Scouser would ever in a million years partake in that fucking chant, lads.
The chant.
Never. That's the most wall chant ever of all time, so no Scousers ever doing that.
Is that one as well.
It's a pure fezzy chant, and when you're there and you're like, oh, your skin crawls off it. So I don't agree with that, but I do think that students have been sold down the river, lad. They've been fucked over. They're paying $9,000 a year to have to stay in their houses.
But evidently not.
Can't go to... No, like, that's why they're going out in the day, lad, because they've come here.
That's not the day.
That was the last night before it.
I know.
That was the final night before it. Because they're taking it all off them. They're going to be stuck in their houses paying $9,000 a year for a course that they don't even go into the uni for. They do it on a laptop. They've also moved here and they're paying rent on a flat that if it was all just going to be on the laptop, they wouldn't have had to move here in the first place. They've ripped them off, lads. Ripped them off.
Do you know, if in hindsight in 2020, if you were a student not going to uni, would you... And obviously, it's going back to that. No one actually knew what was going on.
We didn't think we were going to be here again.
Well, that was another conversation I've had, like 9 months ago or 8 months ago, whatever it was. Did we think in 9 months' time this is what it'd be like?
I know, it's a joke, man. It's just fucking so annoying. And it's pointless at this point. Pointless. It's bad enough of it.
But there's no solution to any of the problem. But that's what you were saying before about they've got away with what they've done the first time. I'm not saying they've got away with it like it was a problem. It's just now there's obviously... You can't go around saying you can go to restaurants half price and do all this, and then the next month say no, you're not having anything at all. Like, seriously, what is the fuck going on?
But the reason, I do think the reason that the cases have gone up is because the schools went back, lad, because they never went up the whole of August when people were going out.
I don't know how many cases, blah blah.
I know it's all this that's going on now. This another lockdown is because all the cases have gone up because all the kids went back to school, lads, but they won't shut the schools. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Kids can't not go to school though,
lad. They need to not go to school. They need to not go to school because the fact that schools are open is why it's spreading, and while it's spreading, we're never getting out of a lockdown ever. It's shit, but fucking unlucky. Just pause everything. Everything has to get paused, lads.
Again?
it wouldn't have had to. It wouldn't have had to.
So what point
But
are you arguing, by the way?
All the schools should never have reopened in the first place. None of them should never have reopened. All the shops should be allowed open. Pubs should be allowed open. Clubs should be allowed open. All in socially distanced thing. But the schools are impossible, lad, because it's just kids.
Yeah, no,
like a fucking ant's nest, lad, all coming in from all over the place, wiping bogies on each other and fucking sticking their fingers up each other's asses. And
I don't know what you do with kids.
no, shut up. Why have you never porkied someone when you was in school? Porky. Yeah, there you go. So,
no.
Yeah, that's a lie. That's a lie.
The most we used to go was a sausage and you get
your kecks pulled down,
no
obviously.
one used to stick the fingers up.
It wasn't bare ass, it was still while you had pants on and you like
I don't need a demonstration.
Stand up and I'll show you.
Oh my god.
But yeah, shut the schools, man.
This is why I love What's Cooking. We haven't dead either.
Sausage. I was on a political time.
That's exactly it. In one moment, every bit of sense we've just might have said
out the window.
Your finger.
There goes him as a credible witness.
Holy shit. Oh my god. I've had a fun time before I've come to the room before we've started filming, because we were just reminiscing, like as some people like to tell me, and like we discuss, like find funny shit on Twitter and just talking about shit like that, because it just reminds you of all the funny stuff. It's a good conversation, isn't it, normally? And I seen quite a funny thread on Twitter, and it's quite family with being Halloween soon and stuff. So I wanted to ask you, the What's Cooking audience, let us know if you're watching live now. What is the scariest film you'd ever watched when you were a kid or ever? Like, just one of them. So,
the sickest thing ever just happened and it's on camera. Oh, lad, I went to put a jelly in my mouth. And it fell out my mouth and without looking, I caught it and put it back in. Oh, and if you're watching live, or even if you're watching it back and you missed that, rewind it right now, because it's one of the best things you'll ever see.
You might have just exposed that there's no gravity.
I told you I'm too fat. I've got my own gravitational pull.
That's how you caught it in your hand. But yeah, so let us know. What's your scariest film? Blah blah blah. Seeing as I've funny thread, and it just reminded me only because off me laughing, then my sides are there, and so I'm going to repeat a funny conversation we've just had, but we're not going to pretend we had it. But yeah, I was watching this thread, looking at a thread, sorry, and just dead generic stuff, dead old people saying, oh, I watched Nightmare on Elm Street, I watched bloody Jaws, stuff like that, I watched, what was the other ones, just all the dead generic shit. Anyway, gets to a fella, and he says he'd watched the Blair Witch Project and he was that scared he threw up.
He knocked it. Imagine the fucking scenes in his house when he was watching Oh, that's a tone on a film. Is him screaming as a kid, going
like the Exorcist,
vomiting all over himself, and his mum and dad think he's possessed while they're watching it.
Why have you let him watch that?
Sick that.
And like, that's what makes me laugh, because I wasn't a kid who pursue to watch stuff like that, so I don't know how it falls into the hands
I got
of,
made. Like, I used to stay in my cousins' or aunties all the time, and they used to always put them on that, and I used to shit me pants.
I didn't have arseholes of brothers and sisters.
Nah, because I do enjoy them now, but when I was a kid and they were making me watch like Jeepers Creepers and shit like that, and I'm like, this is terrifying. And I've told the Hills Have Eyes story before.
Go on, reminisce.
There was a lad who I slept when it was my best mate when we was kids, and I stayed in his house and we watched, I think it was The Hills Have Eyes. It was either Wrong Turn or The Hills Have Eyes, and I went upstairs to go to the toilet and he switched the toilet light off on me mid piss, so I pissed all over myself. and then he told everyone in school that I'd pissed myself, and I was like, no, it wasn't like that. I pissed on myself. I didn't piss myself. There's a big difference. There's a massive difference. Have I told that before?
Oh no, it just sounds like it's that
it was horrible.
I just call you Pissy Johnson.
I was holding it in for ages because I was terrified to go upstairs after watching the film. So I go up the stairs and he switches the light off mid-piss and I just start spraying the room, and it was like a crime scene.
I'm too... Like, how did you lose that much control?
I shit myself, lad. I jumped out my skin. I nearly ended up in the bog. I fucking jumped up and I was like trying to get the fucking light back on. I wasn't going to piss in the dark.
Oh my God. How old was you?
Oh, we were definitely in primary school, so we were young, lads.
Okay.
I reckon like year 3, year 4.
That's early to
yeah,
watch
lads,
something like
I
that.
know, lads.
Oh
You're
my
telling me,
God.
lads, I got bullied into all this shit.
Oh my God, I'd actually die. 'Cause, like, that's what I'm trying to say. I don't watch anything scary.
It was horrible, lads.
Only,
I
like,
used to get forced to watch them.
I remember going
Like Freddy Krueger and Freddy versus Jason when I was like 10, and I'm in my cousin shaking him and thinking I've fallen asleep. Fucking Freddy Krueger's gonna cut me throat open.
It's mad because when you are a kid, obviously it's yeah, make believe obviously, but it's just something about it. Obviously,
Yeah,
it's got you on the edge of your seat.
It's because you're a kid. You don't
You haven't
know
got a
that
clue.
it's not possible. When you're an adult, you're like, yeah, all right.
Yeah.
But when you're a kid, it's like, oh my God, he's fucking gonna kill me. That could happen to me.
Go to sleep. That's what must be boss being a fucking
Go to sleep.
like if you're a director and make them films, and like they're the films that kids talk about, like when I watch
The scary ones, you're like, I did me job. Me job.
No, I remember going to my mates when he moved out when we were young, and we watched like this is why I don't like them. Do you get what I mean? Texas Chainsaw Massacre,
The original one.
I presume.
Yeah.
Like, and The Grudge.
The Grudge is shit scary.
So like in one night, never watched horror films ever, like not even like an ounce of like, maybe like I weren't like into Goosebumps or anything. So
Nah, like Goosebumps was...
I know,
It
but
was
that-
a kids
I
program
know,
that was
because-
scary, but when you were
I
a
know.
kid watching
I
18
know,
scary
I know.
films, lad,
But
it's
this-
another level of fear
what
that
I'm
runs
trying to
through
go,
you.
what I'm trying to say is like I wasn't aware of scary shit. Do you get what I mean? Like I'd never ever been in a situation where I'd watched something like actually that had scared me. So then to put on something like Texas Chainsaw Massacre, and that's the first thing you've ever watched. It's not like I had any of these reactions pissing myself in the bog. I'm one of them where it's just like I can never ever do this to myself again.
Nah,
like,
but it's the thrill that gets you of being scared and surviving at the end of the film, and you're like,
isn't Texas Chainsaw Massacre the one where it says at the end like this was based on a real thing?
Yeah.
And lad, as it must have been about 10, you look at that and you're just like,
oh shit! Oh shit! He's coming for me, man.
Oh my God. But yeah, I didn't really... I can name on my hand all the shit that's like proper terrifying. I mean, it's like them. I remember going to watch Sinister in the pictures, and that was funny because like it was...
The pictures is scary, but because it's so big and it's so loud, it catches, like, it frightens you more. But when you watch them at home, that's how you know a film's scary, lad. When you have to put the light on, lad.
Yeah.
If you have to put the light on to watch it, you know you're a fucking shitbag. And it happens all the time, lad. I can't watch scary shit with the light off, lad. Of a night, fucking no way.
No,
I'm watching it at 2 o'clock in the afternoon with the
just-
fucking
I could
blinds
never
open.
even just put it on, lad. That'd be like genuinely...
There's a new one just come on Netflix, which is good.
I couldn't even put myself through it because
Just do it, lads.
No, but
They're
it's what-
enjoyable.
I'm trying to say is like there's an opportunity to fucking play scary games, but I'm not much for shit. I couldn't put myself through it to play them. And
Scary games is different, lad. Scary games are like... I think I'd rather do it in real life than do it on a game, lad. Because on a game,
you're meant to die. Yeah.
You know for a fact that there's something that's gonna jump out when you least expect it, and you're every second you're like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen? And then you hear something and then nothing happens and you're like, oh my god, and someone fucking runs across or pops out, or you hear a bang in the background and you just fucking, you're shitting yourself and you're in the room and you're looking round like your bedroom as if to say like, is there anybody here? Resident Evil used to do that, lad, when you was a kid.
Did you ever play Slenderman?
No, fuck off, not a chance, lad.
No, seriously.
Not a chance. I don't know why
it.
people play ridiculously scary games like that.
I played that just because that was like one of them things of when it come out on YouTube at the time. I was like, oh my god, I do want to like have a go. And then, do you remember, you used to have one of them fucking gaming chairs, the X-Rocker things, so I used to have one of them. Oh. Basically, I did. Oh no, the moon's fucking fucked off. Oh no, we're in the clouds now. What's going on? No, the airlock. But yeah, so it was on one of them X-Rocker chairs, and I was playing it on my lap, on the laptop, playing fucking Slenderman for the first time, and the dark headphones on. And I remember, like, it got me. Do you remember anything about the game? Or,
I know what Slenderman is.
Yeah, but do you remember how the game played?
Where
or any
they chased you through the
locations?
maze and stuff.
Yeah, well,
Well, him, Slenderman.
Yeah. So, like, anyway, there was, like, a bathroom section, and it's just notorious of, like, the game, it's, like, the more, like, you try and focus on them, the percentage goes down or whatever. So then, like, when you do actually turn around, at one point he's going to be there, whatever. So, like, it's one of them. Go in the bathroom, you turn down to go out, lads, and I remember just like jumping out my skin. And then,
what was he there on the door?
Yeah, so like you turn down and that's like pretty much game over when like he's that close, and because it's all silent and quiet. And then when you see him, it's like, done!
Oh,
and then
no, see that.
So that happened, and I literally threw the laptop out and jumped out of my skin. Was like, I can never do that again.
There was a game on the Wii of The Grudge.
Oh,
we had a chip, and I played 5 minutes of the game, and the 5 minutes was you were out walking your dog, lad, and your dog ran into an abandoned factory, and you can hear your dog crying, and it's pitch black. And you're walking to the sound, and it gets louder and louder, and you get to a door, lad, and you touch the doorknob, and the little fucking kid's face from The Grudge pops up in the door, and I literally went,
did you have to
switch it off? I was like, I'm never playing that game again. The dog's dead. Couldn't give a shit. The dog is dead.
Yeah, funny.
Unlucky.
When it doesn't even get you, you're just like, no.
I jumped and I was like, no, switch it off. Goodbye. Delete. How do I delete this game? I do not want to play it. It was so scary, lad. I jumped out my skin.
Didn't even say The Grudge, but that leads me on to my, like, that's my funniest shit house one. Like, that sounds legitimately scary.
It is a scary film, though.
Obviously.
That's one of the scariest of, like...
I can't even remember it, because I've blacked that. I remember, like, just little scenes, but I don't, like, it obviously terrified me, but I went, like, to the point, like, I'm freaking out. I just, like, was like, no. As you've just said, no. Like, not happening.
Good night.
But, yeah, I've told this story on the podcast before, but I love to tell it because it is quite funny. Now that in hindsight, because I do actually like the thing, but everyone telling me to watch Stranger Things.
And have you finally watched it?
Shut up, I fucking watched it years ago, lad. But, so this makes it even funnier. So first time around going to watch it, I'm like, yeah, this is first season, by the way. And then season 2 and 3 are out. And so I'm like, yeah, I'll watch it. Obviously sat at home, smoked. I'll watch it. Gonna watch it now. Put it on. First scene happens. All the kids are playing whatever. Come home. Will goes in his back garden. He's getting chased into the back. And he looks out, and in the washing line you can see it all moving, and then the Demogorgon, at the time we didn't know it was,
yeah,
it's in the shed, and then the light goes off, And then I literally turned it off. The first time watching it, so when I watched it the second time with my bird, and the song come on, she's proper dancing the theme tune. I'm like, I've never heard this before. I was like, because I was that scared. That scared.
I didn't even get to the first song of the first episode.
Not the first, like the intro song. I didn't even hear it. I was that fucking terrified. And like, it's not scary, but I was like, you're just saying it's not fucking scary, but for the that's
like one of the scariest bits until you get to the very end.
It's not even, none of it's scary. It's just that one.
It's not scary, but it's like
I was sat there thinking, why are you telling me to watch it? Because I'm just thinking the whole thing's gonna be like that, and to an aspect it tries to be like that, but until you understand,
there's more to it.
The laws of the universe and shit. Monsters and shit at all, and you're like, oh, okay, can't really get more fucking madder.
Now it's a bit like far-fetched with like the Russian fucking spies under the fucking shopping centre, and it's like, oh yeah.
And you do want,
but I do still like it. I like the new characters that they brought into it.
It's just like a fun shit show. It's not amazing.
It's not shit. I like it.
It's not, yeah, but it doesn't like fucking. It is proper pop.
It's a light-hearted one.
Yeah,
it's not
like the Goonies, but a television show.
A bit.
Like, wait, the gangs together sort of thing. But it isn't one coming out soon if it's Halloween.
I don't know. I haven't heard nothing about it.
They've done a trailer.
It normally comes
ago,
up on Netflix, doesn't it? Like, coming soon.
No.
You think that'd be on it?
Is it? Let us know if Stranger Things is it 4 gonna be.
Yeah, will be actually.
It's mad how it's like a film. Like they do it like numbered.
What, like the series is?
Yeah.
Yeah, true. But they do that in all of them anyway. Like, but
a series is
it's
not
just like
normally
series 4, series whatever, series just goes numerically. Sure. They don't have names, do they?
Sometimes they do. But going on into the future, gonna go back and forth now. Little thing I referenced before. I put a Twitter poll out before, but I'm going to check what the response is. I asked everyone, what are they getting? An Xbox Series X or S, or a PlayStation 5 digital? What are you going to get? Because obviously, we're Team Green, Moon, behind us. Yeah, go on. Oh, look at that. I'll do.
Look how pale I am.
That's me pale side of me.
Oh my god, it's like fucking.
So you see,
cook meat and raw meat.
The chat, but so Xboxes and PlayStations, we're Team Xbox all the way. I just wanted to see if anyone was getting PlayStations, but fear not, obviously, because on COD nowadays it's obviously cross-gen. That's what I want to put out there just before you get your PlayStations and Xboxes. Let's have like a little tight-knit community, because like obviously we are always banging on about playing pro clubs and stuff like that, and hopefully we get to do more stuff like that now.
Once they fucking sort the clubs out.
Yeah, oh, tell me about it. Like, we're gonna promote clubs at this moment, let's not shit on it. So yeah, if you wanna get to know and get on the podcast in a little way, we like try and live stream it and shit. It'll be dead fun. Let us know if you want to play.
If you've got a club, let's have it.
Oh my god,
let's have it. Like, if you've got a club, let's have it. But you'll get slapped.
We are also looking for new players as well, because we just want to have like a little community of like things to go. Imagine if we have a full 11 and people are bargaining for fucking places to play, and you got to show us what did.
We could be the managers, and we pick the team who plays.
Yeah, but we have to play as well.
Yeah, obviously, play a manager.
But managers, you can be the assistant.
You're my trusty steed.
Yeah, I'm the captain, lad. Yeah. What's a majigger? And that, as I was saying with COD as well, that's cross-gen, so that's easy. Like, we can always play with each other then, because Zombies is going to be on the new one, even though I'm on the fence, don't want to get betrayed by it again. That's going to be the first like proper launch game, but it's an exciting time ahead with new games coming out. There'll only be like one more podcast or something before it's come out, won't it? Something like that.
Yeah, it will. One more.
And we
might squeeze another one in.
I like to think that on the new ones, like the streaming options on the Xbox will be like more diverse, or there'll be new options to do.
Hopefully it's built in or something like that.
No, it will. But even with it being like even a better kit, it should like be the quality and stuff will be so much better. It'll be able to run faster, just shit like that. I'm just excited. It's like it's the first proper one. Like with the Xbox One, it was still you get it the week of whatever, but with these ones we're pretty much getting them. Do you get what I mean?
See, I never did. I had, because I moved out so I never got the Xbox One straight away.
How long before you got it?
Like 2 years, but
Was it?
But only cause I moved out and took me 360 with me, and me 360 broke. But our auntie had a PS4, so we just put it in the living room.
Yeah.
And I played the PlayStation for like, I want to say maybe 6 months,
I remember seeing your Ultimate Team at one point on it.
Yeah,
like, and it's funny to think
and
that
then
you had it.
our auntie moved out, took his PlayStation with him, so I was like, I'm getting an Xbox, obviously, and my ma got me an Xbox for Christmas.
No better feeling, is there? That's what I'm just excited for. It's like the rush of getting it at midnight. And then
I've never got it straight away, so I'm excited.
I don't think I have, to be honest. No, I might have, because I got an Xbox 360 for Christmas when I was a kid, and then the Xbox One I got it like the week after, because you need to like pre-order them in the first phases. Do you get what I mean?
The morning of, I was ready to go.
Lad, I was there.
I was on Very, and it hadn't come on Very yet, and I was on Twitter searching it, and people were putting it up, and then some hero of a lad put on, here's the link, and I tweeted him, and I was like, this legit? And he was like, yeah, I've just bought one myself, and went on and got it because of him, the scouser.
Nothing better than something like that. I was at the stand at about 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah,
just
you're mad queuing up.
Why?
Pain in the arse, lad.
Why?
Just is.
Not
Don't need to do it. You just get it online. You're a sticker for a sentiment.
I do like the feeling of like, cause it'll be weird coming out of there, and then it'll be like 12:30, and you're like, all I'm gonna do now is just go home and open this, set it up, and then I'll be too tired to play it. But when you wake up in the morning, you'll be like
the first day it's going on. Like,
I would say it's like that anyway.
And I'm
like,
up all night playing
today
it, not arsed.
You've played your Xbox all day and enough. Do you get what I mean? But it'll be that, but just with the new one,
everything will be better. Yeah, just setting it up, putting all your shit on it, getting like all the little, getting to grips with the menus and everything. Be perfect. Can't wait, man. Xbox for life.
Motherfucker. Even though I've been paying attention to both of them, like seeing what the difference
well,
is.
you get the PlayStation games as well, don't you?
Yeah, but that's why I made up that my bird's getting a PlayStation, because I'm like, I'll never play it, and then when Spider's
she getting a 5 or a 4?
5 obviously. Probably not when it comes out. But what I was gonna say then about the old Xbox, lad, it's got like mad features. Like basically what we're paying for is like faster load times, and it just to look nicer and stuff. But it is like, I've watched side by side comparisons of the Xbox One X and the Series X, and you just see how like fast the game loads up, and you're like, oh my,
it's a difference maker,
lad. You can like seriously be searching for a game of FIFA in like, I'll say 40 seconds after turning your Xbox on.
It's just bang, 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 bang.
Like,
everything's straight away.
Think about how stupid.
That's what you want, though, man.
Yeah, I know.
That's what you want.
Like, if you were telling someone who weren't into it, that's what the features are, they'd be like, why the fuck are you buying that? But we're like, oh my, no load time.
we save 12 seconds per game.
Oh my
that's
god.
An extra 7 games a month.
There was another mad thing that like I don't know how to compare it with something that you like, but so what you can do, you can like play a game of zombies, and then you can pause that game of zombies and go and play another game of zombies on like a different game. So I can go like on Black Ops 2 and play a game, then go on Black Ops 3 and play a game, and then resume the game before and play any of them. And you can do it with like 12 games.
Wow.
So you can go on like any game and it'll resume at the point that you've paused it at.
No matter what.
Yeah.
That's sick.
Lad,
That's sick.
insane.
That is sick.
You can like it'll only really work with like single player shit.
Yeah, like story mode
but
stuff,
that's
obviously.
still fucking boss.
Yeah, I know
Like
it is.
imagine just being like I'm on FIFA and then in literally 5 seconds I'll be in the middle of somewhere on Red Dead without having to load any and
Just
all
bang.
it just plays.
Bang, straight
Oh
away.
my god, man! These the best J-Dog impressions.
And you can
ever.
probably run a YouTube app alongside a game, probably, can't you?
They done that on the last one, so on the but then they phased it out. That's what the whole when the Xbox
Maybe
One
because
come
this
out.
is more powerful, they'll be able to do it better.
No, because they thought it was like gimmicky, and it is. But I loved it, lad.
I'd like that.
Lad, it
I'd
was
like that, even if you just get the audio.
Lad, it was so sick. You'd say Xbox Snap. That's what like it done. So it's Snap on the side. Xbox Snap YouTube. I'd be watching a YouTube video there and playing FIFA. Lad,
Yeah, that's sick. I'd love that.
They took it out.
That's mad that they had it and got rid of it. I didn't even know they had
PlayStation's
it.
got something like that, you know.
Probably has, lads.
No,
Probably
like
has.
I seen a new
They're
video.
both sick. They're both sick, but I'll always go for the Xbox. Always.
There's nothing that makes me want to buy a PlayStation. I'm saying the Spider-Man games, but it doesn't even make me like actually want. I just do like playing them, but push comes to shove, it's not gonna make me fucking buy it. Do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Halo, baby. We're coming for you. That's where we'll be next week. We'll be on a Halo ring, guaranteed. But yeah, because I can't wait for that fucking game to come out. It's gonna be boss, and you're gonna have to play it as well.
I probably won't get it.
Lad, it's on the Game Pass.
Oh, okay.
And the multiplayer is free to play. Lad, it's gonna be like that. This is what's mad
As in like the story mode that with your mates.
No, multiplayer.
Online.
Like, fucking, like actual the multiplayer on the game
It's
like,
free.
free, lad, and the game's on the Game Pass, so you will have it.
Okay, yeah,
This
I
is
may
why-
as well.
Because this is the thing. Josh has just downloaded the Master Chief Collection, so you definitely should. Only because
I won't play it, lad. We do
No,
this all the
lad.
time, and we play the game once and don't go back on it.
I guarantee you that you don't. Well, you do, definitely do. You'd have to know what's going on.
I know,
you
'cause
couldn't just play this game, but lad, you've got to trust me. You will play the game and like it. It's a good game, and like out of all the things you've saying before, like even
What,
before
just
the
playing
camera
the
come
story
on,
modes?
lad, the story of that, like it's not even like, oh, it's so epic, blah blah blah. You'd never, like, I know you talk about like Resident Evil saying it's boss and shit, and like you probably will play it again and go like, I do love it. That you can go back and play this game at any time, and it's so good. You can play it like you'll never go back and play a COD campaign again, but you can play Halo missions because stuff happens on it that just doesn't happen the first time, and it's different with your mates. It's like the best co-op game to play of all time. I'm sorry that it's turned into trying to set up like your team Xbox and don't play the fucking game. That's
Yeah, I know, but it's just because I never played it
I know.
when I was a kid, and now there's been that many that it's... I don't know how to even get into it now.
I didn't play it necessarily when I was a kid. Well, yeah, like fucking Halo 3 was the first one, 2007, so what's that make it about?
I even mean in school I didn't play it.
No, okay, I get it, but lad, trust me, we don't have to carry on this conversation, but I do want you to, because it's a new fit, like, it'll be a thing that, I don't know why I'm saying it, because I had this discussion with you before, like, you'll bang on that you smash FIFA, but you play FIFA like one in every
I've hardly...
3 days.
yeah, like, no,
Have you even bought UFC?
I know.
Have you?
No, I've a shite. I've still got the demo. I've still got the trial, because
You
I've
don't
hardly
play
been
the
on my Xbox, lad.
You never
I've
play
hardly been on it, because I just haven't wanted to play on it. I haven't felt the urge to play anything, but since I've got FIFA, I've had the urge to play it, which is why I've been coming on it.
You haven't been on it.
I was on it
lad.
last night till about 3 o'clock in the morning.
You said you weren't going to be on.
I wasn't, but I came on late and none of yous were
What
on.
time's late when you go on?
Like after 11 o'clock. And I played it till like 2, 3 in the morning. And
mad, you.
it's just when I
And
when
you
I
were
play
up
it.
earlier than me.
Nah, I got up at like 10 o'clock today.
I know, I got up at 8.
But
you were
I
done
can't
earlier than
sleep
me.
in no more. Like,
See?
because I get up for work every morning, my body clock's used to getting up at 7, so I sleep into me. It's like 9:30, 10 o'clock, and my
No.
body's like, it's time to get up.
Sleep in like 8 o'clock. And
See, no, that's
no,
like, oh, I'm going back to bed.
No, I know, but then when you get a long one, when you wake up at about 9:30, 10, you're like, oh my god, I
Bell
proper
to
slept
sleep.
in.
Bell to sleep.
I must have needed that. Yeah, but you know what I need? I do need a good sleep because I went to that bloody acrobatic place through the week, and that's what a video should be. You and
Me?
Yeah.
Leaping over fences.
lad, seriously. So if you've ever been to like a trampoline and park or place or whatever, and it is just got loads of obstacles, and I do think it'd be a funny video seeing you trying to get over them.
What do you mean, try 'em?
Do you reckon you could?
Lad, I'll sail over them. I'll fly.
Do you reckon?
Meh. I might do me knee again, but
This is on camera because now that you've said it, we sort of have to. Like, it'll be.
oh, but what if it's like total wipeout and it all goes wrong? It all
You
goes
are-
P-tongue.
Didn't want to like ruin it, but you might actually hurt yourself.
No, well, I'm not doing it then. I might be too fat. I might be over the weight limit.
No way you are.
I was over the weight limit for,
Springs.
and I had to use your name, and then I ripped my pants.
It's alright, you just think I done it.
I had to get a taxi home because I couldn't get
Did
rid.
Mark go with us when that happened?
Yeah, when I done the
That's
front
mental,
flip
that.
and
That's mad.
my jeans ripped in half. I was wearing jeans in a trampoline park.
They only have little farty ones in there, like these ones have got the
Boing!
Oh,
That's what I mean. I'll be doing fucking corkscrew front flips like Tom Daly.
Oh, I want to see you get over the card and everything, me, man.
I'll fly over it, lad. Lad, you're in for a shock,
I
you know.
think you are, lad.
You are, lad.
Oh my god.
I can shift, lad. You don't you worry about me. I will definitely break something now. I'm definitely gonna get injured. This could be the end of me 7-a-side career as we
I
know
can't wait. We'll have the best day out next week because I think it might be shut because it's classed as a gym apparently. But I know how soft's that, by the way. It's like
it. Oh, only let a booking on at one time, and what's the problem?
no, it's too big for. Like, don't get me wrong, my birds went, no one was there, but we went and there was a couple like the.
We just go
Like
at a
a few people,
ridiculously
yeah,
early time when it's
Not
empty.
even that. Like, I don't think there's people that go regularly. It's one of them things, and you know, it's not like we're gonna be fucking stood there with boom mics and fucking shit like
Yeah,
that. It's just
nah.
gonna be little fucking phone jobs. But yeah, lad,
We'll do a time trial, and it can be a challenge. There you go, it's on camera. Should we do a face off on the moon?
Yep. There's the
There you
thumbnail.
go. There's the face off.
Face off.
It's on.
and That can be the AirPod.
Fat versus skinny off Brainiac. That can be the new challenge. Who floats better, fully clothed in a pool?
Oh my god. Brainiac back in the day, we used to be talking about that the other day, just like John Tickle.
I
Remember
can
him?
do science, mate.
Remember when he walked across custard?
Yeah.
I'm not the man to walk on water, but he can walk on custard.
That would be sick though, doing that.
Like,
Running
imagine
across.
being the fella who gets to do the mad shit.
I know it's.
Go on, I'll have a go.
Who wants to try and run across a pool? Yeah, go ahead, that's right.
You'd be fucking jumping in.
I'd have a spoon.
Oh, I'd love to say new speedo cam.
Yeah.
What do you mean I can't eat it? You're fucking wet dream, oh my god.
I do like cold custard. Lad, it's lovely cold custard.
Lad, if you can have the option of something hot, it's always nicer.
Nah, it's not. It's
What's
not.
what's
I'll
not
give
nice
you
or
one
hot?
that's not nice or hot. Cereal.
No, you can't have hot cereal though.
Lad, yeah, you can. Loads of people have hot cereal. Lad, honestly, I can't believe you don't know this. Lad, people have hot cereal.
No, I can't fathom.
It's disgusting, but they do have it. They do have it. I've stayed in people's houses as a kid and been given hot cereal and not known and put it in my mouth and gone and spat it all over the place. Honest to God. Hot Cocoa Pops, hot Frosties, hot cornflakes with no sugar, lad. Oh, honest to God, it's disgusting.
I think I'm going to be sick. I
can't believe you didn't know that people had that.
I'm not a savage. I thought I was bad, lad, but hot cereal.
Disgusting.
Is
even worse. I know people who are lactose intolerant and have water on the cereal. How disgusting is that? Watery Cocoa Pops.
Oh man, could you imagine what that tastes like?
Lad, it'd be mush. It'd just be mush in your mouth. It'd be like the wet bread challenge all over again.
Stop it, because I was thinking to myself, this would be hilarious if we had 2 hot bowls of cereal.
No, I'm not doing that. I had to do the soggy bread. You can fuck off. Someone else's go.
Oh, hot cereal.
Disgusting.
Cannot do it, man. But nothing else has happened in the world, has it, at the moment? I can't think of anything.
It's a quiet one at the minute because everyone's fucking locked up.
And it's quiet, us fucking on the moon.
Yeah,
fucking, there's no
it's very quiet up here.
Yeah. No one can hear you screaming, space. But make sure you subscribe, motherfucker, from space.
Tell us where you want us to go next week.
Use it there, motherfuckers. Where do you reckon Liverpool is?
Oh. Not there, I don't think. You can't even see it properly. I was gonna look behind me then. Like try and point to it. I don't think that's on I don't think that's on Europe, but it's hard to tell.
Well, that's where we'd be if it... Oh, chatting shit. Can't be doing this no more on the moon. There's no oxygen to coming to our head. But I can't think of anything else that's really gone on. Unless... I don't really want to end it on a sour one.
No.
No way, but I want you to stay up to date with what everything's going on. That's why I'm plugging all the Twitch stuff and that with the Xbox, because I wanted to just keep.
We
on
got
flowing.
the derby on the weekend.
Oh yeah, that thing, the derby. It's going to be funny when Everton get beat and have to say the sorry for all the shit they've chat.
But what if they win? You're gonna apologise live on air to all the Everton fans.
It's a nailed on.
Are you gonna admit that they're in the title race if they win?
Oh my god. It's a nailed on.
Yes or no answer. Are Everton in the title race?
No.
There you go, folks. That's Charlie's hot take.
It's
Everton fans, let us know what you think.
Stop it.
DM Charlie and tell him what you think.
They're not going to win. They know they're not going to win, but it's a nailed on 0-0. Like, Liverpool, Everton, the last 10 years, when it's a game like this where it's like someone's got to win, and this is the game, do you get what I mean, that falls on it, that, oh my god, like, it's obviously a massive game anyway, but there is a lot of ramifications with this one now. It's like,
I think it's because Everton feel that they can compete, so they'll be up for it. Whereas
feel
normally
like it when you haven't
flat
played anyone.
Yeah, I know, but they're still confident. But it's either gonna be they'll get confidence from this game if it's like a tight game, a close game where they win or get a draw or whatever, or they'll get pasted and it'll be like, oh shit. And then that's from what happened the last time when Origi scored, that's when everything started going to shit. But I do think they're good, Everton. I do think the midfield's good. I honestly
they've improved because they couldn't get worse. The only thing they could have got worse would actually get relegated.
No, I know, but the players that they've bought,
no,
like,
I know.
Alan is a world-class player, lad. He's world-class. I think he gets in any midfield in the league, including your midfield, lad.
For who?
Who gets games in your midfield?
Go on, who's he better than?
Naby Keita. Wijnaldum, arguably. they both get games, lad.
You know he's not better than Wijnaldum.
Wijnaldum's good, but he's not like he's not one of your starting midfielders anymore.
Wijnaldum.
Yeah, I'd say your starting midfielders now is Fabinho, Thiago, and Henderson. They're the three. Yeah, but obviously you swap them all the time. But I think that's what I was going to say. Alan's better than them two.
He's not better than Wijnaldum. But with the Keita one, obviously I'd argue a point that Keita's better. But what I'm trying to say is, like, they're obviously different types of midfielders. Like,
yeah, I know.
So it is hard to compare them. But as a midfielder, like, I understand that Alan is good, but he's not better than any of the defensive midfielders that we've got. You get what I mean? So
he's not like, but he's on. I think he's on the same level though as a player. Like, take out that he plays for Everton, because that will automatically sour your opinion of him. But even when he was at Napoli, when you watched them play against you in the Champions League, lad, he was the best player on the pitch. He was the best player on the pitch for them twice when he played us. He's world class, I think. I honestly do think he gets in any team in the league. And Decore's a good signing as well. Decore's a proper good signing.
What should they get him for to come back on?
Switch it. Like 20 something million, I think they pay for Decore.
They could have had that Ismaili Sarr, and he's probably better.
Yeah, but he's a winger.
It doesn't matter. If we're just judging people on the positions, and
no, we judge people on players in the league who play in the same position as them.
No.
And that's where you judge how good of a player they are. You don't just pluck a random player out of thin air and go, well, yeah, but he's Origi's got more goals than...
He's got more goals than
Alan, so that makes him better.
No, I'll say Duncan Ferguson.
Do you reckon Prem goals? Do you know what? That might not be a bad shout, you know?
Nah, Duncan Ferguson's probably got more.
Do you reckon?
He's got to have.
I can find out. Where's my phone? Let's have a look.
Big
Dunk.
Heskey's got more goals than him.
Heskey defo has. Heskey's got 100 Premier League goals.
No, I mean Heskey at Liverpool.
Oh, just at Liverpool?
Yeah.
Let's have a look. Big Dunk versus Origi. Everton fans, if this turns out to be true...
Can you do that on the Premier League thing?
On the app,
That's
yeah. You can compare
sick.
players, lads. I do it all the time when I'm arguing about footy. I go, bing, bing, there you go. There's the numbers, fuck off. Like, I was having an argument with someone about Zaha, and they were like, he's quality player, blah, blah, and I was like, he is good, but he's not making out like he's a world-class talent. And I do think he's boss Zaha, but they were like saying he's worth 80 million, and I was like, that's a lot of money, a lot of money.
Yeah, no.
And I got his figures up from last season and compared them to Theo Walcott's, and they were the same, lad. Theo Walcott had scored 4 league goals and 3 assists, or 2 assists, and Zaha had scored 4 league goals and like 6 assists. So he had like 3 more assists, but the same league goals, and he played every game for Palace. He played 38 games, and Walcott played like 26 games. Yeah, who was it again? I forgot.
Duncan Ferguson and Origi.
Big Dunk. Duncan.
I feel like Ferguson's got more.
Right, Big Dunk versus Origi. If this turns out to be Origi, man, Everton fans can never say anything again, man. Like, ever in a million years. Let's go all the way back to the beginning of time, to the end of time. You ready for this one, folks? Oh, it won't let me do it. Oh, yeah, it will let me do Origi's end season. So, oh no, we've disrespected Big Dunk's name here, you know. Big time. Big Dunk's got 269 appearances.
I thought you were going to say goals then.
And 68 goals. And he's got 91 appearances and 19 goals. So, sorry, Big Dunk, and don't punch our heads in.
Yeah, fucking hell. What
We've
did he do to them fellas that come
We've
into his house?
disrespect. He battered the fucking shit out of them. Like, that's what he did. He fucking smashed their head in. Imagine turning up to rob someone's house and Duncan Ferguson stood at the bottom of the stairs waiting for you, like, let's fucking have it.
Alright, lads.
What you think you're doing? Your stick's not even touching the ground, man. These are the pretzels that nearly killed Charlie, by the way.
To that joke as well.
Your stick's not even touching the ground, man.
One of the best videos
One of
ever.
the sickest of all time.
Yeah, we just reminisce on that dead short story. Remember a long time ago when we watched Cookin, went to London to watch the UFC, was enjoying a lovely little snack, salted caramel fucking pretzels, got a big massive handful, watched that video, your stick's not even touching the ground, man. Put the pretzels in my mouth and laughed, and then
they all stuck together and lodged.
and it's only funny because we literally spoke about it today and we hadn't spoken about it in ages, and we were just reminiscing on the fact that Josh just forced
No, he was sitting next, yeah.
oh my god,
I was on the other row, on the other side, and they were sitting next to each other, and he starts choking to death, and I'm just sat there like, what's going on here? And Josh is looking at him going, don't be sick, lad, and Charlie's going purple, and Josh is just sitting there looking at me like I'm gonna do something. I'm like, what are you doing,
all I
lad?
can remember was, oh my god, I can't believe, looking at me two mates going, and one of them's going, don't be sick, lad, don't be sick, and the other one's laughing. I was like, what do you want me to do? and they're arguing amongst themselves like, help them, lads, and I'm just in the meantime
I said to him, just hit him. Just hit him on the back. Just whack him on the back. And it'll all go pet.
and that's also what, because that's what I was trying to explain.
You'd have knocked it all over yourself.
Why I was
watching the Blair Witch Project.
That's why I was making that noise, because like there's no air that I can get in. So what I said, it's like a cork, like on a fucking wine. So all the thing, I'm like trying to get air to go out, and so it's going making that noise, and he's like, "Don't be sick, lads." And I'm like, I'm trying not to die
here. I'm trying to stay alive.
Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk on the moon. Is it time
shall we
together?
Moonwalk off?
Yeah, we'll sign off first, and we'll put fucking some music on to Moonwalk too. What's the best Michael Jackson Moonwalker song? Man in the Middle,
Smooth
definitely.
Criminal.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, I said Man in the Middle there. It's definitely Smooth Criminal. But obviously, if you do like the podcast, make sure you subscribe, keep up to date with everything. Obviously, if you want to play clubs and Xbox and like next gen stuff with us, let us know what your gamer tags and that is. And obviously, we're your friends, don't have to be shy. Follow us on Twitter at What's Cookin Pod and What's Cookin Podcast, at King Mouse King MAU5 and at Yono_96.
That was wrong, but sounds.
We've been What's Cookin on the Moon. See us in a bit.
Big tune this, you know. What's the sound of? I can send out.